Hour, meanwhile, a judge has ruled that another portion of an interview done by a murder suspect and Dr. Phil should be made public.
Suspected killer Austin Harrouff, charged with 2 murders and the vicious attack on a Good Samaritan who tried to stop him, spoke with Dr. Phil while in the hospital, but before his arrest. News Channel 5's Alyssa Hyman was the first reporter to discover this video existed, and she joins us now live in Martin County to explain the significance of this afternoon's ruling. Alyssa?
Michael Kelly, the production company for the Dr. Phil show, went to court today hoping to convince the judge to quash a subpoena for the interview. But now that the judge has ordered the company to turn that interview over to the prosecution, well, that will mean it will soon become part of discovery evidence and then be made public. Today's hearing is so important that the defendant himself was there. For the first time in months, we got a look at Austin Harrouff as he made his way into the courtroom Friday. The last time we saw him, February, when the judge decided to release this one-on-one Skype interview between Harrouff and TV personality Dr. Phil.
It's like a nightmare.
The interview conducted from Harrouff's hospital bed before he was arrested and charged with the murders of John Stevens and Michelle Mishkan and the attack on their neighbor, Jeff Fisher.
You think you're mentally ill?
I guess so.
That same interview is what brought him back to court Friday. State prosecutors discovered more of that video interview exists, and they wanted a copy for evidence. But CBS Productions didn't want to turn it over.
It's journalistic outtakes. It's not part of published material, and there's a statute in Florida, as there are in many other states, that protect outtakes. Reporters' notes, your notes are protected.
The judge sided with the state, and CBS will have to turn over the other portion of that interview. But the judge did grant CBS's request to put a notice on the video protecting their copyrighted material.
Mr. Harrouff, do you have anything to say?
Meanwhile, the defense still not saying whether they plan to use an insanity defense.
Yeah, we're not going to make any comment at this time. We'll let the pleadings speak for themselves.
So once CBS Productions puts that notice, that anti-piracy notice on the video, it will then be turned over to the prosecution, and we're still waiting on word when the prosecution will make that video public. Reporting live tonight in Martin County, Alyssa Hyman, WPTV News Channel 5.